the Blue Mountains.
We're going to Leura to stay in a nice Airbnb called the Elfin Retreat. Apparently there's a beautiful garden. We made it!
It's chilly up here.
We went to the wrong house and walked totally in somebody's backyard.
This little balcony.
We just arrived at the Elfin Retreat. And it's cold.
It's freezing.
But it's very cute.
Got a nice look out towards lots of trees in the valley.
It's got a view. We love this place. The oven was a bit hard to figure out, so we had some burnt chips last night. Well, he had some burnt chips.
And we burnt our goldemay.
Yeah, that was just stupidity. Distraction.
Yeah. Renee wanted me to squash bugs.
There was a bug.
We had the cockatoos flying through the valley and onto the treetops around where we were.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to see.
At sunset, the cockatoos all congregate and squawk at each other in groups. It's kind of cool, but also loud. Very loud.
They look nice when they're flying, but not when they squawk.
Yeah. It's probably the worst bird sound out there.
Yeah.
What's your cockatoo imitation? That's pretty good. This is our anniversary weekend, so we have some gifts.
Yeah.
Third anniversary gifts, which is leather, if you're following the traditional route. We haven't seen these gifts yet, but we kind of gave each other some severe hints about what we would like. And I was really mad at Australia when we purchased these, so they both came from overseas because I didn't want to buy anything local. The shipping on mine costs like $100, over $100. Ooh, 3 years, no fears. It looks really nice. I like the color. It's very heavy.
Is it?
Feel it.
Whoa. Far out. And you haven't even got anything in there yet.
Might not be the best carry-on bag.
What do you got me?
As if you don't know. It's in a little bag too.
It's a funky little bag.
You'll use it for something, I'm sure.
Ooh, a leather strap for my phone. So I can take pictures on the go. Thanks, babe.
That's why he wanted to open them this morning. He is itching to use his present.
Oh, we'll see how those go.
We knew that the weather this weekend was going to be a bit average.
Rainy days. We wanted to actually stay inside, but then we're like, well, we're up here, and rain shouldn't bother us too much.
Correction. I want to stay inside, and this one wants to go do a hike.
Yeah, we want to go do the Grand Canyon. Well, I want to do the Grand Canyon.
I was really happy Jesse convinced me to go out because it was gorgeous. I didn't really remember much about the actual hike because the last time we did it was 5 years ago. And it was when Jesse and I had first met. And it was actually our first weekend, probably our first official hike together.
Here we are in the Blue Mountains National Park, and we're just about to do a 2 or 3 hour walk.
I remembered that we saw a lyrebird on the trek, and I remembered that there were a lot of these stone steps to walk across, but I didn't really remember like how rainforesty and pretty it was. And plus it was different probably because we were actually out in the rain. And last time we went it was sunny and warm.
Yeah.
What do you think it might not be?
Wow. Yeah.
We are back, tucked up, safe again in bed. Things didn't exactly go as planned. When we stopped for a break, I was sitting down eating my muesli and Jesse was reaching to get something out of his bag.
I had sharp shooting pains right at the lower part of my back. At that point I started to feel very faint.
The next thing I know, he's lying on the rock and he starts making these noises like he was snoring, and then I'm convinced he's having a stroke or a heart attack or something. Luckily it didn't last very long. It lasted long enough for me to panic and be like, we're in the middle of nowhere and I probably don't even have phone service, which I didn't. We were at that point pretty far down into the canyon. It was very scary for me. I don't know if I've ever been that scared.
I came to and saw Renée.
I didn't really know at that point what was going to happen, but when I was trying to help him stand up, a nice couple was walking along and they saw me like pulling him up by the arms and they were like, do you guys need some help? And luckily one of them had a walking stick and they just gave it to us, and Jesse might not have made it out without that walking stick, so they're our guardian angels.
Yeah, I was able to walk very slowly out of there, step by step, but it was a slow exit out of the canyon.
But it was kind of cool. We got to observe a lot of other stuff that we didn't notice on our way down into the canyon. We saw more birds and more flowers.
Possibly saw a bowerbird, a female.
Yeah, might have seen a female bowerbird. We saw lots of little tiny songbirds and lots of water droplets on plants that I thought was pretty, and like the eucalyptus canopy was just shrouded in mist.
It's pretty mystical.
Mystical. But we went to the Katoomba, the Blue Mountains Hospital, and went into the emergency room, and they took Jesse straight back and hooked him up to an ECG, and they were monitoring. They took some blood. They were a bit concerned with all the fainting.
Fainting due to how much pain?
But we were at the hospital, of course, for a good 4 hours.
I had already booked a place to go have wood-fired pizzas in Katoomba, but we were half an hour later than that leaving the hospital, so
Yeah, we had to cancel our booking at the station bar. But next year, 4th year anniversary, there's going to be no accidents.
I'm not even gonna go outside the house.
What? That sounds boring.
Outside the Airbnb.
Alright.
So, that's the end of our 3rd anniversary weekend. We didn't even get to do the box. We'll have to do that on our actual anniversary, I guess.
Tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow.
So,